Oh, what's happening, y'all? Yeah, story time too. Y'all know what it is. Let's see, man. Today I want to talk about that time I thought I lost my voice forever. It was 2014, and I was not in the best place. I had one of the best things happen to me ever. I had my twins that year, and went through a lot just to have those twins. But that's a whole nother documentary waiting to happen. Now, doing music is something that I just flat out love. It's one of those things that no matter how good I was or wasn't in sports or whatever else you could name, that was one of those things that you couldn't take it away from me. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't take away what I could do, my potential, how good I am, whatever. So it's just one of them things that's near and dear to me. So somewhere around 2014, I was working at a place that I hated. I was working at this warehouse up the street, and it was one of them places that I hire anybody. Even to this day, they'll hire anybody and they'll fire lots of people and then they'll hire anybody again. So I'm up there at the warehouse, man, and it just wasn't a good environment. Even the area that I was in, stuff was all dirty, nasty, filthy, molded, whatever. It just was a crazy time in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't worked for nobody for about 7 years. I hadn't worked for anybody else. I was just strictly on the grind, selling CDs, doing beats or whatever. Whatever brought it in, you know what I'm saying? That was legal. I was doing. So around that time, I decided I had to get a job right quick because I just had these twins and I had to kind of just regroup. So I'm like, as I'm regrouping, let me make sure some funds coming in some kind of way, and let's just get it together. So, but at the same token though, I'm used to working for myself, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm working at a place that I hate. And I hate when people work at like a warehouse or work in the place and the people that manage it treat you like that's all you're ever gonna be in your life. That's terrible. And that don't sit well with me because I know I'm better. I know God created me to be much better than just being here, stuck here, and not going there. Now that's not saying it's, hey, if it works for you, cool. I'm not saying anything about people that work there and they like it. That's on you. But for me, it's a different situation. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. So with the area that I was working in and the dust and the nasty stuff that was just around sometimes, it started affecting me a bit. It started affecting me a lot to the point that I got bronchitis. So even if I go back a little further, I was getting real hoarse kind of months before that, and I wasn't really thinking about why I was so hoarse. So I was around my partner L. Kells in Jackson doing like some filming and stuff, and he had an artist with him at the time by the name of Jay Harden, goes by Stacey Adams now. So Jay told me, hey man, you might want to go see an ENT, you know what I'm saying? Because he went through a similar situation, blah, 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 like, I could hear it in your voice, like you might want to go get checked out. So went and got checked out, and bro, thank you so much for giving me that advice. You probably saved my whole situation. Ain't no problem to it, I know you did, thank you, so I appreciate you. So I went, had a doctor appointment at the ENT, and sure enough, they told me that I had a nodule or a cyst on my left vocal cord. And he was saying that I would either have to be on vocal rest for 2 weeks. Me. Not talk for 2 weeks. And working in that factory. Not talk for two weeks. That lasted every bit of, 12 hours. Like, come on, dog. Come on. So, at first he wanted to try to just let it go away on its own. And it would not. He said if it doesn't go away on its own, then we have to do surgery. So I remember hearing about this type of surgery because I want to say that MGK had the surgery, and I heard that Jeezy had the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So it was weird though because I was so hoarse and my voice was so bad, and you know how you lose your voice sometimes, you get a little scratchy, it come back, but it wasn't coming back, like ever coming back, and it scared me a little bit. So it had been a long time since I was able to be in the studio, record. Even when I did the Mean 16 series that I was doing, you can hear it in my voice then. Like, listen to this.
With David Banner's aggression, the nerve of you. These folks ain't never heard of you. Acting like you don't know what this fire behind my words will do. So comfortable amongst the G's, but got the nerves like you. Like the eagle above the trees, I ain't never lost my bird's eye view.
Not quite what my voice is supposed to sound like. So we set up the surgery. But because of the crazy conditions that I was working in, you know, I caught bronchitis. So my surgery was set for December 2014. But he told me since I had bronchitis, they said if you got any type of infection on your lungs, if we do the surgery, you might die. So I'm like, yeah, we can reschedule that. We ain't finna, yeah, let's do that. Let's do it another time. Cause I ain't even trying to, cause ain't nobody finna, yeah, let's reschedule. So, so we had to move it to January, my birthday month. Now my girls were born in July of 2014 and my surgery was January of 2015. So, I didn't know what to expect, man. I never had surgery on anything, you know what I'm saying? Let alone something as delicate as my vocal cords, because if something go wrong, I'm like, bro, what if I can never rap again? You know what I'm saying? Like, we do this for fun, we do this for therapy, we do this to make money. Like, at the end of the day, to think that it could be taken away from me was one of the scariest thoughts I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, it's one of the things that lets me not take it for granted, because it was, bro, I didn't know what was gonna happen. But thank God Dr. Sobius knows exactly what he's doing. Down here at the ENT in Hattiesburg, man, he put me back in the game. The surgery was really quick, you know what I mean? You know, just shout out to everybody that was holding down for me, praying for me, whatever. I appreciate everybody, man. It was a rough time, so, you know, the craziest part is, you know, even though I would talk to them, even when they was in the belly, my daughters didn't hear my real voice until they were 9 months old. So all they got is the super duper hoarse version from July all the way to about April. You know what I'm saying? So turned out, I think it was a whole year that went by, about a whole year went by before I ever recorded music again. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got back in there, I was just thinking so hard and being so thankful and so grateful that my voice was even back. And just not wanting to procrastinate, not wanting to waste time, just wanting to get in there and work. Just let's drop some music, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? It was tough, man. But I was thinking real hard that day. Like I said, super grateful. And I'm still grateful to this day. You know what I mean? Trying to be really careful with my voice, trying to make sure everything stays good and clear. You know what I mean? Because I still have times when the weather's tripping every now and then. If my voice is a little hoarse for a little too long, I'm a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, so far so good. Everything is going great. I felt like my voice actually got stronger. You know what I mean? Look, man. This is, if you got any rap skills, musical skills, whatever it is, do not take it for granted. Do as much as you can to maximize your full potential, because I was shut down for a year and that was terrible. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was necessary for me to be who I am. So, you know, it is what it is. So that's all I got for y'all today though, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. You know what to do. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well so you can keep up with everything I'm doing. If you're on Facebook, hit the community tab, invite all your friends to like the Ecleezy page. Hit the joint, hit the tab, you'll see their names come up with the little gray invite button. Hit the invite button for your whole friends list. Take your time, do a few a day, whatever. If you love me, you do that for me. But I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time.
Vaccination real quick. Go get my gloves and look at my scrubs. We finna get it out the mud. Gotta hit it with a venom like I'm really giving out for blood. But homie, that's just how it does. And I ain't really got no time for later, so let's do now. I'm all for the chasing the rats and take for the best new sound. I don't wanna let you down.
Yeah. Right, don't get no realer than that, man. Like, I really don't want to let people down. It's still so many people that believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Still waiting around on new music from me, and I'm over here BSing. So ain't no more of that, man. All these people that have been waiting since the last project they got from me, or you know, people that just get a song here and there, freestyle here and there, people are expecting greatness from me, and I really don't want to let them down. And I say that as humble as I know how. I really don't want to let them down, man. It's more than about satisfying my own ego and trying to keep up with what's going on right now and whatever. Like, I just want to deliver something great, and keep giving those people that believe in me, like my homie Cole say, you know, keep giving those people ammo to defend me with. When those people keep saying, man, Ecleezy the best rapper, blah, 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 I need to give them something they can put in their hand and they can defend those statements with. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to let them down, bro. Real talk.